Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Sky. Today I have a video for you on tips for traveling to Japan. If you haven't seen my Japanese vlog, click up in the corner to get all caught up. The same video can be found on my channel, easily there, and don't forget to subscribe while you're there. Alright, let's get started. Alright, my first tip is to visit Japan's convenience stores. There are a few. 7-Eleven is super popular, but there's also Lawson, and there's another one. Oh, Family Mart's a really good one. So if you happen to see, which I know you will, a convenience store, feel free to pop in and get a few Japanese snacks and food. They are delicious and they are a great price. I can't tell you how many times we went into a convenience store on our trip to Japan, so don't miss out and visit a Japanese convenience store. So before you leave Japan, don't forget to get your refund back for your Pasmo or your Suica card, which is your ground transportation cards that you use for your ticket. So you can, before you leave the airport, in the airport actually, you can get those exchanged pretty easily, and you get, I believe you do get the deposit back as well. So if you like, you can keep it as a souvenir if you want, but keep in mind that if you want the remaining funds, you can get them back refunded to you. And there's also this Family Mart that's in the airport. But this is Narita, by the way. There's a Family Mart in there, and you can, with your remaining funds, you can go in there and get a little snack before you go catch your flight. So get your refund back for your Pasmo or your Suica card. Don't be afraid to ask for directions or help if you have any questions. In my experience, the Japanese were very nice and very helpful. And yeah, they were just really nice with getting help. Even if you don't speak a lot of Japanese, they usually will use a few English words and they'll try to help you. But yeah, so don't be afraid to ask for directions or help if you have any questions during your travel journeys, because they are very nice and very helpful. While I was in Japan, I made sure I saw both sides, the traditional side and the modern, technical, super high-tech side. So I went to Asakusa, which is where all the temples and shrines are. Well, not all of them, but where some of them are, the really popular ones. And I also went over to Akihabara to see all the, anime craziness that happens there. Okay guys, keep in mind that Narita, the airport you're most likely flying into, NRT, that airport is quite a distance from central Tokyo. So as you're booking your accommodations, keep in mind that if you are staying in central Tokyo, you're going to be kind of far from the airport, and that can be a little bit of an issue if you are trying to catch like an early morning flight and you're trying to get through like a rush hour kind of traffic, and or on the train and it's super packed and busy and crazy. Just know that if you're staying in central Tokyo and you're flying out of Narita Airport, that it's quite a distance. So tack on maybe an extra hour or two on your morning routine to make sure that you catch your flight and you don't run into any issues on that. I actually stayed in Narita, so that's like a totally different city from Tokyo. So yeah, it's more residential and stuff, but I feel like it was convenient for catching an early. Was our flight early? I can't remember if our flight was early or not, but the point is that we stayed in Narita and we were really close to the airport. So when it came time to catching a flight, it was quick and easy and fast. We didn't mind taking our time getting to central Tokyo because we were just sightseeing and we weren't on a strict time frame at all. But when you're trying to catch a flight and you're trying to, and you have a strict time frame, you might want to consider staying in Narita, where you'll be closer to the actual airport, when you do have a strict time frame to follow. It'll just take longer to get into the city for your sightseeing and all your adventures. But I feel like that was okay for us, since we weren't like on any kind of strict time frame. We didn't have a flight to catch, or we didn't have to meet up with anybody at a certain time. It was kind of leisurely. So keep that in mind, that you're staying in central Tokyo and you're flying out of Narita airport, that it's kind of a long distance, even like on the train at least. Visit Daiso to get your souvenirs because they are super cheap and affordable. Consider visiting a Japanese grocery store to buy your food because they are amazing. The food is delicious, and a lot of it, like the sushi platters they sell there, they don't require any like prep work. They're so easy. They're kind of like the heat up dinners, but without the heating up part, and they're a lot healthier. So I recommend the stocking up. This is what we did, and you'll see it on my Japanese travel vlog. If you go watch it, please go watch it and like it. But yeah, on our vlog you'll see that I just went to the grocery store and I bought like a bunch of those platters. They're so great because you can just refrigerate them and then pull them out when you get hungry. They come in all different sizes. They come in like little snack sizes, they come in like lunch sizes, and they come in bigger sizes for like dinner. So you'll see in my video on my Japanese travel vlog, you'll see that I went to the grocery store and I bought like a bunch of those little platters, and we just stocked them up in our fridge. And every time we got hungry, we just whipped one out. No microwave needed, no stove needed. It's just so easy. And it's delicious, and it's pretty healthy because it's just rice and fish and cut up vegetables and stuff. So I recommend visiting a Japanese grocery store. When converting Japanese currency to at least American currency, our US dollars. I don't know if this will work for other currency, but if you're in America and you're going to Japan, you just take off 2 zeros off whatever it is. So if something's 100 yen, you take off 2 zeros and it'll be $1. So you kind of convert that way. You can kind of see, is this a good deal? Is this not a good deal? That can be kind of helpful, when you're out shopping, you can kind of get an idea of how much stuff is. Because sometimes when you're dealing with foreign currency, you can kind of get a little confused on what's a good deal or not. But if you could convert it easily in your head to your American money, then you can kind of see easier, is this a good deal or not? So yeah, so just tick off 2 zeros, and that's about how much it is in US money. It's quite hot in Japan. We went in September, which is supposedly like fall time, but it was still very hot. We spent a day at the temples and the shrines in Asakusa, and believe it or not, I actually got a little tan from being out there in the sun, and it was starting to sweat, and it was actually quite hot. So just dress appropriately, just keep that in mind, have plenty of water on hand because it's hot in Japan, and just double check the weather before you go, and yeah, try to find shaded areas when possible. Oh, and wear sunscreen. Take a few moments to watch Japanese television at night when you're kind of done for the day, and you're taking off your makeup or whatever. Put on a little bit of Japanese television. It's quite entertaining. Even if you don't speak Japanese, you'll still be quite what the heck is this stuff on the TV? There's the shows there are just so different from, at least in America. They're so quirky and weird. So it's an experience just to watch Japanese television. It's very, very cutesy and kind of odd at the same time. So if you get a few moments, just at night, you don't have to make this one of your top things to do or anything. But at night, when you're done with the day, just turn on a little bit of Japanese television. It's quite entertaining. Okay, so prepare yourself for tiny Japanese accommodations. Japanese apartments are very small, So just keep that in mind. You know, it's just a little different over there if you're used to bigger hotel rooms and stuff, bigger apartments and things like that. Just know in Japan everything's a little bit more compact and small. And also on the Japanese toilets, you know, that's an experience if you choose to take part. Just keep in mind that the Japanese hotels and apartments, that's the accommodations in general, are a little bit smaller than maybe than what you're used to. So just keep that in mind. But you know, you're not typically, when you're in Japan, you're not there to just you're there to sightsee. So you're not gonna be in the apartment the whole day. You just kind of need a place just to shower and change and sleep, and then go out for the rest of your day and explore and be all adventurous. So it's not really a problem. It's not a big deal at all. But I like it because it's part of the Japanese experience, is that things are a little bit smaller and compact. So just keep that in mind. So in general, Japan's a very safe country, I would say. However, still be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your items, your personal belongings when you're on crowded trains and everything. And yeah, because there is a weird side of Japan where, you know, a lot of people have said that, you know, people tend to grab your behind on the trains and stuff. So just maybe put your back to the wall or sit in a seat if you can, so you can avoid being groped. You know, when I went, I was just fine. But, you know, I have heard stories. So just keep in mind, be very aware of your surroundings. And if you can, just keep your back towards a wall of the train or whatever, so you can avoid getting squeezed. Okay. I so enjoyed making this video for you guys. It was just so nice to recall my trip to Japan. It makes me miss it a little bit. But if you're going to Japan, which you probably are if you're watching this video, I hope you have an amazing trip. You're gonna love Japan. It's an amazing, awesome place. And I can't wait to go back and visit. But until then, I want you guys to like this video if you liked, and comment down below what you plan to do on your trip to Japan. And subscribe to my channel so you can be up to date with all my videos as I post them. Don't forget to hit the bell so that happens. You'll be notified when I upload a new video, supposedly. So make sure you do that. And I can't wait to do another one of these videos for you guys. I'm trying to do tips on things that I've learned or saw or whatever, things that I can just pass on and share with you guys. And you guys go to these places I'm talking about, you can be extra aware of everything that's going on there, and hopefully these tips are helpful to you. So thank you so much for watching again, guys. This was a lot of fun to film. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Hope you have an amazing day. Bye bye, guys.